In the beginning of the drama, we see our female lead named Yuji, who is going to confess her love to her class monitor. Just then, she sees her crush with another girl, and after seeing this, she stops right there. At the same time, her friends also come to her. They tell Yuji that Limo is going abroad to study with the class monitor, and both of them also like each other. Her friend also says that she felt like the class monitor liked her. On this, Yuji says that no, there is nothing like that. Yuji's friend had already found her crush, but while leaving, that girl gives her a rose and says that she will also soon find someone who loves her. After they leave, to reduce her sadness, Yuji picks up a bottle of wine. After that, we see a boy standing near a beach, and Yuji also comes there. Because she had drunk too much, she feels that he is her crush. Without thinking anything, she confesses her love to him. But that boy says that she has come to the wrong person and starts to leave. Meanwhile, Yuji holds his hand. In her drunk condition, she was about to fall, but the boy holds her, and taking advantage of this moment, Yuji kisses him. Next scene, we see 1 year later, where Yuji has now become a food blogger, and even today she is tasting desserts for her audience. The dessert she is eating was brought from the most popular dessert shop in her city, whose name is Seoul Dessert Shop. After that, we see the owner of Seoul Dessert Shop, who is our male lead Jian. On the same day, Yuji also comes to Jian's dessert shop. There she sees a very beautiful dessert named Girl Under the Moon. Then Yuji asks a boy standing there about Jian. As soon as Jian hears his name, he looks at Yuji and keeps staring at her because she was the same girl who met him near the beach 1 year ago. After that, she starts eating that dessert, and she likes it very much, so she starts writing an article about it. At night, Jian comes and sits in front of her. As soon as he comes, she starts asking him about the secret ingredients of the Girl Under the Moon dessert. Hearing this, he understands that she does not remember anything about him, so he does not tell her anything and leaves from there. But Yuji keeps sitting in that shop till night. Then she again asks Jian if they can talk. Jian sits there and asks if she has come only to interview him about that dessert. Hearing this, she replies to him, but Jian refuses to tell her anything, and while leaving, Yuji gives him 0 marks for his personality. That night, after reaching home, we see that Jian still has that rose which Yuji gave him. On that day, he had left her in a hotel in a drunk condition, where he also leaves his locket. On the other hand, in the present, Yuji is talking to her sister, whose cute baby has just been born. Her sister tells her that she must somehow take Jian's interview. Next day, Yuji follows Jian everywhere. As she tries to enter his house behind him, a guard standing outside stops her. Jian also sees her and tells the guard to let her come inside. After coming inside, Jian asks why she is following him. Then he snatches the paper from her hand and sees that she has given him 0 marks for his personality. Seeing this, he says that her assessment is wrong because in the current market, he has received 5 stars. Yuji tries a lot to take her paper back, but he does not give it and takes it with him. At night, she searches about Jian on the internet and finds out that the CEO of Dream Media Company, Yao, is Jian's sister. Next day, Yuji goes to Yao to take permission for Jian's interview. She says that many people like her blogs, and if she interviews Jian, it will be very good for his shop. Hearing this, Yao agrees, but before leaving, she tells Yuji to stay away from her brother. On the other hand, we see Li Jingwang, who works for Dream Media. Meanwhile, Jian comes to him and brings dessert for him. At that time, Li tells him to find a good girl so that his sister will not worry, and then he can also confess his love to his sister. On this, Jian says that he is not ready for a relationship right now. While leaving, he also tells him to taste the dessert and give feedback. Meanwhile, on the same day, Yuji again comes to Seoul Dessert Shop. She also shows the permission pass. Because Yuji was coming there daily, the workers there start thinking that she might be Jian's girlfriend. They all start talking about how long she will stay with the boss. Someone says 2 days, someone says 3, and someone says 1 month, but Jian. After that, he sends her away from there. Then Yuji starts asking him some questions, but Jian does not answer anything properly. At that moment, Yuji says that she has millions of followers, and if he gives her an interview, then his shop will become even more famous. Hearing this, he takes out his phone and shows her that he has only 1 lakh followers. Seeing that, Yuji says that it does not matter, soon she will also have millions of followers. When Yuji keeps insisting more, then he tells her a story. He says that one day a girl came to him with a rose. She was very drunk, and thinking him as her crush, she confessed her love to him. At that time, he had already lost hope in his life, but that girl gave him the hope to live again. Meanwhile, at night, Yuji feels that the story is exactly like her own. She writes an article on that story and posts it. As soon as that article is posted, her followers increase overnight. Next day, Yao holds a meeting where Yuji, Jian, and his friend Lee are present. Yao tells everyone that Yuji's posted article is being liked a lot by the audience. She asks Jian if he has the rest of the story, but he says no. Then Yuji says that she has an idea, that if she goes to the place where all this happened, then she can write more about it. Actually, that place was far, so Yuji decides to stay in a hotel there. But there was not even a single room empty in that hotel. Just then, Jian comes from behind and gives her his room. As Yuji was going to his room, her bags will break. Seeing this, Jian lifts her bag and takes it to her room. Then he takes her phone and writes his number in it, so that if she needs anything, she can call him. At that time, Yuji was drinking water, and Jian keeps looking at her for some time. While leaving, he tells her that they will meet at the beach after 2 hours. At night, Yuji goes there. As soon as she reaches, Jian gives her a rose and says that whenever he smells it, his old memories come back. He tells Yuji to smell it too. As soon as she smells it, she also remembers that moment, and she also realizes that the boy was none other than Jian. After that, we see that Yuji comes back to the hotel. Jian, who is with her, asks if she remembered anything, but she says that she does not remember anything and goes to her room. Yuji was still very confused because Jian does not even talk to her properly, so how can he make girl under the moon cake for her? On the other hand, Jian leaves from there in his car, but in the middle of the way, his car breaks down, and it also starts raining heavily. Yuji gets worried about him, so she calls him. On the phone, he tells her that he was trying to find a room outside the village, and now his car has broken down. Suddenly, his phone also switches off. Yuji starts getting many bad thoughts, so she decides to go and help him. She goes out in heavy rain. By the time she reaches the car, Jian already knows that she has come, so he pretends to sleep. After getting inside the car, Yuji tells him that they should go back to the hotel. Jian asks how many umbrellas she has, but she has only one umbrella, so both of them decide to stay in the car till morning. Meanwhile, Yuji apologizes to Jian. She says that she did not pay attention and said everything in a drunk state. She promises that she will never drink again. Then she asks if he gave her that necklace. Jian says yes and tells her to sleep. After Yuji sleeps, Jian keeps looking at her and puts his coat on her so that she does not feel cold. The whole night passes like this in the rain. Next morning, when Yuji wakes up, she sees that Jian is not there. She comes out of the car to find him. Then she sees him coming from far with a man on a bike. Seeing him, she laughs a lot because he looks very funny sitting behind. As soon as he comes, that bike man scolds them and says that they should not have slept in the storm and rain last night. On this, Yuji says that they did not sleep in the car on purpose. Their car broke down. Then Jian gives Yuji something to eat. Seeing this, that man says that now he understands why Jian did not eat it, because he wanted to give it to his girlfriend. After saying this, he leaves. Yuji becomes very happy seeing that. Then she goes to Jian and says how she will tell this to Yao, so he says that this should remain only between them. After coming home, Yuji keeps looking at that necklace, which Jian gave her 1 year ago, and she again starts writing her story. Next day, Yao meets Yuji and says that the happy ending of her article is liked by many people, so they also get a perfume sponsor. Yuji says that her account is only for dessert reviews, so she cannot add perfume ads in it, but she has another idea that they can promote the perfume in a different angle. Yao agrees to this idea. After that, Yuji and Jian both get a call from the airport, and both reach there together, where Yuji's sister's son Yen was sitting. He calls Yuji auntie and calls Jian godfather. Then Yuji tries to take Yen with her by tempting him with food, but Jian also tells Yen to come with him. He says that his father told him to take care of him. Meanwhile, both find out that Jian's brother is Yuji's brother-in-law, and Yuji's sister is Jian's sister-in-law. Next scene, we see everyone sitting together, where Yuji again asks Yen to come with her, but he says that he is a boy and cannot stay with her, but she can come and stay at his godfather's house. Yuji tells Yen that his godfather is a boy and she is a girl, so she cannot stay there, but she will come to meet him. After going home, she calls her sister and asks why she did not send Yen to her. Her sister says that she can hardly pay her rent, so his father sent Yen to Jian. After that, Jian takes Yen to a shop, and everyone working there finds Yen very cute. But when Jian asks them to take care of him, all the boys make excuses and leave. Then Jian makes Yen call Yuji and ask her to come to his house. Hearing Yen, Yuji agrees to come. After cutting the call, Yen tells Jian that he has done his work, so now he should fulfill his promise. According to his promise, Jian gives him dessert to eat. At the same time, Jian asks Yen what Yuji's favorite food is. He says that she always eats noodles because she does not have much money, and whatever money she has, she spends it on buying dessert. Then Yen plays and throws flour on himself, but Jian does not say anything to him. On the other hand, we see the shoot, which was going exactly like the idea Yuji gave. In that shoot, Lee looks very attractive, and Yao also likes him a lot. After the shoot, Lee and Yao sit together. Meanwhile, Lee says that he works so much, but still does not get any reward. Hearing this, she asks what reward he wants, so he asks her to go on a date, and Yao agrees to go with him. Meanwhile, Yen was playing with water when Yuji arrived. She tells Jian not to let Yen play with water because he might catch cold, and she takes him inside to change his clothes. At that moment, Lee also comes there. He gets very surprised seeing Yuji, but before he says anything, Jian calls him inside. He tells him that Yuji is Yan's auntie, so she is here. Hearing this, Lee tells Yuji that Jian has never allowed any girl in his house except her, and he asks if he can also come to meet him, but Jian refuses clearly. Hearing this, Lee says that he thinks he should leave and goes away. After going outside, Lee calls Yao and tells her that her brother is with a girl in his house, but she does not pay much attention because she was busy. Inside, Yen tells Jian that he is hungry, so Yuji goes to make food for him. She brings an omelet, but while eating, Yen says that his stomach is hurting. As they take him to the hospital, Yuji gets very worried and thinks that it happened because of the omelet she made. But the doctor tells them that he just caught a little cold and will be fine soon. After that, Yuji asks the nurse if it happened because of food, but the nurse says no and tells that nowadays parents stay busy and cannot take proper care of their children, because of which they get sick. Hearing this, Jian remembers something from his past and becomes very upset. Then Yuji comes and tells him to come inside. After some time, Jian comes near Yen and after thinking, he tells Yuji that both of them should live together. Hearing this, she gets very surprised, but he says this only to take care of Yen. So Yuji says that whenever he goes to work, he can leave Yen with her. But Jian says that if they do this daily, Yen will feel like a burden. At that moment, Yen says in sleep that he misses his mom a lot. Hearing this, Yuji agrees to stay at Jian's house. After that, Jian and Yen wait for Yuji to come. Both of them were very excited. Then Yuji also comes there with a bag. Jian quickly goes and opens the door before Yuji arrives and hides his face while feeling very happy. After Yuji comes inside, Jian explains his house to her, like which room belongs to whom. Meanwhile, Yen brings Yuji and Jian very close to each other. After that, Jian leaves both of them at home and goes to work. On the other hand, Yen feels that the house is very boring, so both of them fill the place with many toys. Meanwhile, at work, a boy comes to Jian and tells him that a new dessert shop has opened nearby. Hearing this, he says that it is a good thing and they should not ignore them too much, but also should not give them too much importance. They should just focus on their own work. On the other hand, we see Lee, who brings some flowers for Yao. As soon as Yao sees the paper on those flowers, she notices another name written on it. Seeing that, she tells him that next time he should remove the tag before giving her flowers. Sitting in front of her, Lee again asks her about tonight's candlelight dinner, and Yao agrees. At night, during dinner, Yao asks Lee what he was saying about Jian and Yuji. Hearing this, he says that he feels that Yuji did not come just to take care of Yen. Maybe they want to live together like a family, and now she should not worry about her brother and should think about her love life and him. Then he comes very close to her. Meanwhile, at the shop, Jian had made a new dessert. He finishes his work early and takes that dessert home. Seeing this, all the workers feel very strange because for the first time their boss was going home before them. One boy says that maybe something is going on between Jian and Yuji, but another boy says that maybe he is worried about Yen because he did not bring him to work today. After coming home, Jian sees that Yuji and Yen have completely changed his house. Seeing his reaction, Yuji asks if he did not like it. Jian says that it is not like that, he is just not used to all this. Then he tells Yuji to taste his dessert. When she tastes it, she likes it very much and says that after eating it, she feels like two people are meeting after a long time. Hearing this, he says that he has not decided its name yet. Yuji suggests the name Meeting, which Jian also likes, so he names the dessert Meeting. On the other hand, Lee and Yao had drunk a lot. Yao tells Lee that she is not the kind of person he thinks she is, and she is not his type. Lee says that after seeing her tonight, it does not matter to him how she is. Then he offers his hand to dance. At first, she refuses, but after he insists, she gives her hand and both dance together very closely. At home, Yuji looks at that rose and thinks whether Jian really likes her, but she does not think much about it and starts writing her article again. On the other hand, Jian was bathing Yen when Yen starts splashing water on him. Seeing this, Jian also splashes water on him. Then Yen calls Yuji and says that Godfather is troubling him. Hearing this, Yuji quickly comes to the bathroom and scolds Jian, saying that he is a child, but he is an adult. After that, she picks up Yen and tells Jian to clean the bathroom. She says that she is watching him. Then Jian removes his t-shirt and says that she can watch. Yuji quickly clarifies that she meant she will watch him cleaning the bathroom. After going back to her room, she again starts thinking about Jian. At night, Jian sees that Yuji fell asleep at her place, so he puts a blanket on her and takes his rose and leaves. Next morning, Yuji brings a contract to Jian, which says that no one can enter her room without permission. Seeing this, Jian says that he also wants to add something, so he writes that whenever she takes Yen outside, she must inform him. Yuji agrees to this, and all three put their thumbprints on it, and also click a photo together. After that, we see Lee, who is looking very fresh. Then Yao comes there and tells him that she is leaving because she has a meeting. Hearing this, he feels a little sad, but he asks her for a kiss before leaving. Yao says that he should not think that what happened last night will change anything, and after saying this, she leaves. But Lee was not someone who gives up easily, and he says that if he has decided to stay with her, then he will stay with her. On the other hand, Jian was sitting in his shop, watching Yuji and Yen through the home security camera. Both of them were having a lot of fun together. At one point, Yuji even made funny faces directly in front of the camera, which suddenly scared Jian. Because of this, he kept checking his phone again and was not focusing properly on his work. A worker at the shop noticed this and asked, "Boss, who are you talking to?" Jian quickly hid his phone and told him to go check when the other dessert shop was opening. At home, Yuji and Yen were sitting together when Yao arrived. Seeing her, Yuji became nervous and quickly tried to explain that she was only there to take care of Yen. But Yao smiled and said that her brother had actually brought Yuji there using Yen as an excuse. Yuji did not fully believe her because Jian never treated her warmly. Then Yao playfully asked Yen if they should turn his godfather into his uncle. Hearing this, Yen excitedly told Yuji to marry Jian, but Yuji lightly scolded him. After some time, Jian called Yuji. He had forgotten his dessert notebook at home and asked her to bring it to him. Yuji first said she was busy, but Yao told her she would take care of Yen, so Yuji agreed and left to deliver the notebook. On the way, the notebook slipped from her hands, and she accidentally saw some of Jian's new dessert ideas. She found them very interesting. When she reached the shop, she gave the notebook to one of the workers instead of going inside, and then she quietly left. Meanwhile, Lee came to Yao's office and loudly asked her to go on a dinner with him. The employees also heard this and started thinking they might be dating. Yao refused, but Lee insisted and took her with him anyway. That night, Yuji received a message from her sister, who suggested that since she was single and living in Jian's house, she should marry him. Yuji replied that she would think about it. On the other side, Jian's brother asked him for the password of the home security camera, but Jian refused because Yuji was also staying there. The next day, a new dessert was about to be launched at the sweet shop, but suddenly, they found out that someone had leaked their dessert information. Another shop had already created the same dessert, and because of this, customers were not interested in theirs anymore. At that moment, Yuji and Yen arrived at the shop. A worker named Bin accused Yuji, saying she was the one who leaked the recipe because she had come to deliver the notebook. But Jian stopped him and said they should not accuse someone without proof. Even though Jian trusted her, Yuji felt hurt because of the accusation. She became angry and left the shop. After she left, Yen told Jian that he should go and apologize to her, just like his father used to do with his mother. Listening to Yen, Jian went after Yuji, even in heavy rain. Yuji was very upset. She told Jian that she would not return until she proved her innocence. Jian tried to stop her, but she refused to listen and walked away. When he tried to follow her, she told him not to come after her. This reminded Jian of his painful past, and he felt hurt again. The next day, Jian told Yen that he would leave him with Uncle Lee for the day. Yen asked when Yuji would come back, but Jian said he did not know. At the shop, everyone was feeling sad because the copy dessert had made the other shop more popular. Bin later told Jian that someone had emailed the recipe to that shop, and it looked like Yuji was involved. But Jian firmly said that he believed Yuji was innocent. Meanwhile, Yuji was not feeling well and had a slight fever. She opened her laptop and saw many articles about the rival shop's dessert. She decided to investigate the truth herself. Later, Lee brought Yen to Jian. Yen told Jian that he knew Yuji was not on a business trip because Lee had told him the truth. Jian tried to comfort him and said she would return soon. In the evening, they went home. Yen said he wanted to eat the food made by Yuji, so they thought about calling her, but Yuji does not pick up his phone. Then Yao comes there and tells Jian that she came to see Yuji because she has not come to work for some days. Hearing this, Jian starts getting worried about her, but he tries to show that only Yen is worried about his auntie. Yao says that there is no need to hide anything from her. After that, Jian quickly goes to Yuji's house. Because her health was bad, he makes soup for her and feeds her, as she had high fever. But Yuji still feels like she is dreaming. She tells Jian that he should become a little cute, because if he is not cute, no one will love him, and he will stay single all his life. After that, she holds his face and tells him that she kissed him 1 year ago, so can she not even touch him now? In her sick condition, Yuji says that somewhere she also loves him, but then she realizes that Jian is really sitting in front of her. Seeing this, she gets shocked and asks what he is doing there. Jian says that if he had not come today, she would have died. Then Yuji falls asleep again. After that, Jian starts reading some letters kept near her, which were sent by her fans. Yuji's articles had given many people a new way to live their life. Reading those letters, Jian feels very happy. Then he starts cleaning her house because she was not in a condition to do it. On the other hand, we see Han Xinglan, who is the manager of Sweet Dessert Shop. Actually, Han is the same crush of Yuji whom she wanted to propose. Han tells his sister that she should come with him to the shop tomorrow to learn work, but she says that she has just come here and wants to enjoy. Hearing this, Han says that if she does not come, she will not get her pocket money this month. Hearing this, she agrees to come. Meanwhile, Yao is jogging, and Lee comes behind her. Then both go for archery, where Lee shoots well to impress her, but she shoots even more perfectly. Seeing this, Lee gets shocked. Then they also do boxing, and in that also Yao hits him a lot. On the other hand, Yuji is now fine and goes to Sweet Shop to find more information. Some boys from Jian's shop also see her going inside. Inside, she was looking at the new dessert when Moju also comes there. Seeing him, Yuji gets surprised because they are meeting after a long time. Meanwhile, those boys go and tell Jian that Yuji has gone inside Sweet Dessert Shop. Bin says that he already told that Yuji leaked their dessert. Hearing this, Jian also quickly goes there. At the shop, Moju and Yuji were sitting together. Moju tells her that he wanted to say something but never got a chance. Hearing this, Yuji says that they should forget the past. Hearing her, Moju stays quiet. Meanwhile, on the way, Jian collides with Moju's sister. As soon as she sees him, she finds him very handsome. Because of the strong collision, her coffee falls on his clothes. Jian tells her that there is a Seoul shop nearby, so she can go there and a boy named Ben will pay for the damage. Moju's sister asks for his number, thinking he might be lying, so he gives her his number. Then he quickly reaches the sweet shop. Yuji also sees him and thinks that now Jian will doubt her more. Jian feels jealous seeing Yuji and Moju sitting together, so he quickly sits beside Yuji. Moju's sister also comes there. Jian behaves like he and Yuji are in a relationship. While leaving, he tells Yuji to come with him and says that she also has to cook food for their son Yan. Hearing this, Moju's sister gets shocked because she did not expect that Jian is married. After they leave, Moju tells his sister that he does not think they are married. Outside, Yuji asks Jian why he keeps saying that they copied his dessert recipe. It can also be a coincidence. Hearing this, Jian says that it is not like that. He found out that someone emailed them the recipe. Yuji gets angry and starts leaving, but Jian holds her and pulls her back. At that time, she asks about Yen, and he says that he misses her a lot. After that, Yuji goes to Jian's shop to meet Yen. Yen was also there, and seeing his auntie, he becomes very happy. Then again, Yen asks her to come and stay at his godfather's house. But Yuji tells him that she has a lot of work right now, so she cannot stay there, but she will surely come to meet him. After saying this, she starts leaving. At that moment, Yen also tells his godfather to go to Yuji. Yen says that godfather wants to say something to her, but Jian cannot say much and just tells her to go safely. On the other hand, Lee asks Yao to go for dinner, but she refuses. As soon as she refuses, Lee makes an excuse of stomach pain to get some sympathy. Meanwhile, at night, Jian was searching on his phone for ways to impress girls, but he does not find anything useful. On the other side, Yuji was also sitting at night when Jian sends her a video of Yen, where he was missing his mom and dad in his sleep. Then Jian tells her to come to Seoul shop to meet Yen. Next day, Yuji goes there to meet Yen, where they plan to make dessert together. While making dessert, Yuji and Yen were having a lot of fun. After some time, the dessert gets ready. Then Jian tells Yuji to come back to his house again because he cannot handle Yen alone. Yen also requests his auntie to come back. Because of their insistence, Yuji agrees to go back to Jian's house. At that moment, Jian places his hand on Yuji's head on purpose. Then he places his hand on Yen's head and makes it look like it was by mistake. Somewhere, Yuji had also started liking Jian. Then all of them take a selfie together. After that, we see that Yuji has come back to stay at Jian's house again. One day, she was drinking water from the fridge when Jian also comes there to take something. Seeing him behind her, Yuji gets shocked. At night, Jian gets a video call from his brother, who tells him that if he cannot give the camera password, then at least send some photos of Yen. Jian sends photos, in which his brother also sees Yuji. He tells Jian that he knows he likes Yen's auntie, but Jian does not talk much on this topic and cuts the call. Seeing him sleeping, Yuji turns off his room light. Then Jian gets a dream where his parents were fighting, and his mother was saying that she is a burden. Seeing this, he wakes up suddenly. Hearing his voice, Yuji comes there. Jian tells her that he never turns off the light while sleeping. Yuji says that he was sleeping, so she thought to turn it off. Hearing this, he sends her away. Next day, we see Yuji and Yen sitting together when Jian comes there. Yuji tells him that she and Yen are going out. Hearing this, he says that according to their agreement, she must tell him where they are going. Then Yen tells that they are going to sweet shop. Yuji also tells him that she has a meeting with Moju, and since she is a food blogger, it is normal for her to go there. After saying this, she leaves with Yen, but Jian feels very jealous. On the other hand, Moju's sister was at Seoul dessert shop. Jian also comes there. At first, he does not recognize her, but then she points at his clothes, and he understands that she is the same girl whose coffee fell on his clothes. Jian asks how much money her loss was, but she says that she is not here for money. She just wants to know if he is Yuji's boyfriend. Hearing this, he does not reply and leave. On the other side, Yuji was sitting with Moju. She tells him that she came to ask about the dessert which Sweet Shop copied from Seoul dessert shop. Moja says that he does not think so, because the recipe was given by the company, and they did not copy Jian's recipe. After that, Moju makes Yuji taste that dessert. After tasting it, Yuji says that it is not a coincidence. The taste is almost same like Jian's dessert, only a little different. Meanwhile, we again see Yuji and Moju, where Moju asks her if anyone else has seen that notebook. Then Yuji remembers that she had given that notebook to Bin. At that moment, Yen suddenly screams loudly because he had fallen down. Yuji quickly tells Jian about Yen, and Yuji and Moju take him to the doctor. He had a small injury on his head. After some time, Jian also comes there and asks the doctor what happened to Yen. The doctor says that he has informed his parents. Hearing this, Jian feels even more jealous because the doctor thought Yuji and Moju were his parents. After that, Yuji and Jian sit in the car with Yen, where Jian makes Yuji wear the seatbelt himself to make Moju feel jealous. On the other hand, Yao meets Shin, who was once her ex-boyfriend. After that, Jian goes straight home, where Yuji sees him in a drunk condition and asks if he drank. He says yes, a little. At that moment, he kisses her. Suddenly, the sound of a crying child comes from the TV, and Yuji feels like Yen might have woken up, so she pushes him away and goes inside. After going inside, she feels a little sad because she thinks that Jian will not remember the kiss due to being drunk, but at the same time, she feels a little happy too. Meanwhile, we see Yao sending a message to Lee at night saying, "I miss you," but Lee had drunk too much, so he does not see it. When he does not reply for some time, Yao deletes the message. Next morning, Yuji tries to talk to Jian about last night, but he behaves as if he does not remember anything. After knowing this, Yuji tells him that she gave his notebook to Bin, and he should ask him too. After saying this, she leaves. On the other hand, at Seoul Dessert Shop, we see Jian and Bin. Bin tells him that Sweet Dessert Shop is going to launch a new dessert, and they have become very popular, and now customers are not coming to their shop. Jian says that they just need to increase their work speed. Competition is a good thing. Then he asks Bin if he read his notebook. Bin denies it at first, then says that he read it, but did not tell anyone the recipe. He only made the dessert and gave it to his girlfriend. Then Bin remembers that day when his girlfriend told him how long he will keep working under someone. He also made her taste that dessert. At first, she says it was nothing special, but as soon as Bin takes Jian's name, his girlfriend starts showing too much interest in the recipe, and at that time she had stolen the dessert recipe. In the present, Bin tells Jian that if this was done by his girlfriend, then he will handle it himself. After saying this, he leaves from there. Next day, Jian asks Lee what he was doing at his sister's house and tells him not to ever cheat her. Lee says that it will never happen. At that moment, Jian shows him a group where Yuji was also added. After that, Jian goes home. Seeing him, Yuji gets up from her place and sits somewhere else. But when he comes there again, she quickly goes to her room. She messages her sweet expert that if a boy kisses a girl after drinking, what does it mean? That message notification comes to Jian, which means he was the sweet expert. He replies that it means he likes her. Yuji replies that it is not possible because he does not even smile at her, so how can this be love? After that, Jian starts practicing how to smile, but all his smiles look fake. Next day, Yuji was having breakfast with Yen when Jian comes and starts giving a strange smile without any reason. Yuji tells him that he does not know how to smile, so he should not do it. After saying this, she goes to the kitchen. Jian also follows her to the kitchen. At that moment, Yuji asks him that if a child has to choose between his mom and dad, then whom should he choose? Hearing this, Jian remembers his childhood when his mother used to scold him a lot. He tells Yuji not to say such things in front of Yen because he is very smart and he does not want him to get trauma. After he leaves, Yuji again messages the sweet expert and asks that if a boy smiles at a girl without any reason, what does it mean? Then again, a notification comes on Jian's phone. As soon as Yuji sees this, she gets very shocked because her messages were going to Jian. Seeing this, she understands that he is the sweet expert. Yuji feels very happy because Jian likes her, but then she remembers all the weird things she did in front of him and gets frustrated. Meanwhile, at the shop, Bin comes to Jian and says that because of him there was a big loss, so he is resigning. He says that his girlfriend sold the dessert recipe to Sweet Dessert Shop for money, and now he has broken up with her. Jian explains to him that there is no need to resign because they built Seoul Dessert Shop together, and he should apologize to Yuji instead. Hearing this, Bin cancels his resignation plan and says that he will apologize to Yuji. After that, Jian tells Bin to taste his new dessert, and he likes it very much. At night, Jian was having dinner with Yuji and Yen, but today Yuji was behaving a little strange. After dinner, when Jian goes to wash dishes, Yuji stops him and insists to do it herself. Then, when Jian was collecting clothes to wash, Yuji tries to take the clothes from his hand, but in between both of them start fighting for the clothes, due to which Yuji and Jian fall on the sofa together. At that moment, Yen also comes there, but before he could see anything, Lee covers his eyes with his hand. Seeing Lee and Yao there, Yuji and Jian quickly get up in shock. Both Lee and Yao are also surprised seeing them there, but due to misunderstanding, they quickly leave from there. After that, Yuji quickly goes to Yen and puts him to sleep. Next morning, Lee brings Jian out, actually for boxing practice. After what he saw last night, Lee thinks that Jian and Yuji are in a relationship. Then Lee tells Jian that he is going to make his sister's birthday very special. He says that he has taken advice from many people, but he still needs more ideas, so he asks Jian for help. Jian says that he is busy making desserts all day and has no idea. After that, we see Seoul Dessert Shop, where Jian has launched a new dessert which people really like, and customers start coming back again. At night, when Jian comes home, he sees that Yuji has fallen asleep while working. He checks her laptop and sees that she has posted an article about Sweet Shop's new dessert. Then Yuji wakes up. Jian tells her that he was about to ask her to come and taste his new dessert and write an article, but now he saw that she already wrote about Sweet Shop, so she does not need to come anymore. Saying this, he leaves. Next morning, even after refusing confusing, Yuji comes to Seoul shop. Bin brings the new dessert for testing and also apologizes for his past mistake. Yuji forgives him quickly. When she tastes the dessert, she likes it very much. Then Jien comes and sits in front of her. Yuji asks him what the story behind this dessert is. He says there is no story, but she does not believe him because she knows Jien never makes a dessert without a story. Meanwhile, all the workers secretly watch them. Yen asks what is going on between his godfather and auntie. He says they are just living like a family. Since Jien is not telling any story, Yuji starts flattering him, so he finally agrees to tell the story. He says that love has two sides. Sometimes it feels sweet and sometimes bitter. Hearing this, Yuji understands that Jien is jealous because of Moju. Then she tells him that she is going to meet her friends tonight, so he has to take care of Yen. While leaving, Jien tells her not to drink alcohol. After that, Yuji starts writing her article again. Then we see Yuji at a dinner party with her friend, which Moju had organized because of her article. Yuji says there is no need to do so much for a small thing. Everyone starts drinking and Yuji also drinks a lot. After everyone leaves, Moju confesses his feelings to Yuji while she is drunk and says that he likes Jien. Hearing this, Moju feels sad and calls Jien to take her away because she has drunk too much. After some time, Jien arrives there. He quickly takes Yuji's purse from Moju and says that he can take better care of her. On the other hand, Lee surprises Yao with a birthday dinner party. He sings a song for her, which she really liked, and Yao also starts developing feelings for him. Then both of them cut the cake together. After cutting the cake, Lee asks her, "Will you become my girlfriend?" She replies yes, and both of them kiss each other. Later, we see Jien. Since Yuji had drunk too much at the party, Jien is carrying her in his arms. On the way, Yuji tells him, "I know Jien likes me, and Jien is the sweet expert." Hearing this, he gets a little shocked at that moment, but taking the chance, he asks her, "Do you like Jien?" However, Yuji does not answer him. Next morning, she is thinking about what kind of girls Jien likes and even tries to act like them. At that moment, Jien and Yen are standing behind her. When Yuji turns around and sees Jien, she gets very scared because he has heard everything she was doing. She quickly runs away and goes into her room, blaming herself for everything. Outside, Jien calls her and says, "Yen's snacks are finished, so we need to go to the market." After that, all of them go to the market. At the market, Jien and Yen are sitting together. Suddenly, a girl comes to Jien and tries to impress him. At the same time, Yuji also arrives there. Yen tries to make that girl leave by saying, "Look, Dad, Mom are here." Hearing this, the girl feels sad and leaves. Before leaving, Yuji gives Jien a band and says, "With this band, no girl will come near you." Seeing this, Jien becomes very happy because Yuji has also started liking him. Then Yuji receives a message from her sister saying that next week they will take Yen back again. Hearing this, she becomes very sad. Yuji asks him, "Can you teach me how to make a new dessert?" He agrees. After some time, Yuji also comes to learn dessert making from Jien. While he teaches her, all workers secretly watch them. Outside, they also see Ming and Moju's sister. Then Yuji comes outside and asks Bin what kind of girls Jien like. Bin replies that she doesn't need to change anything because Jien already likes her the way she is, and he only gives attention to her. Hearing this, she feels shy. Lee then tells Jien that he should quickly express his feelings to Yuji, because if he delays, she might become someone else's. After that, both of them give Jien a candle and say that he should take it and go watch a movie with Yuji. Then they send Jien away from there. Jien does exactly the same. As soon as he reaches home, he lights all the candles. Yuji puts Yen to sleep and then comes outside. Jien asks Yuji to watch a movie with him, and she agrees. She sits with him, very excited, thinking that maybe Jien will watch a romantic movie and express his feeling. But nothing like that happens because Jien puts on an animal movie. Seeing this, Yuji becomes very disappointed. At that moment, Jien was about to confess his feelings, but suddenly they hear Yan's voice and both of them quickly go to him. Yan had a dream that he was alone at home and his mom and dad had left him because he was a burden. Hearing this, Yuji comforts him and says that it is not true. They love him. But when Jien hears the word burden from Yen, he suddenly becomes panicked and leaves the room. Actually, in Jien's childhood, his parents also used to treat him like a burden, and that memory still disturbs him. Yuji puts Yen back to sleep, and Jien comes back. He tells Yuji that he has spoken to Yan's dad. Yuji says that Yen is going back next week because his parents have reunited and will not leave him alone anymore. Hearing this, Jian feels very happy because this is what he wanted. Next morning, Yen and Jian are having breakfast. Yen tells his godfather that he will be leaving in a few days, and he is worried that Jian will become lonely and old alone. He also tells Yuji that she wants to make Jian her boyfriend. After that, he goes to Yuji's room and tells her that they are waiting for breakfast. Before leaving, Yen tells Yuji that 2 days ago his godfather said he feels lonely and wants Yuji to be his girlfriend, and that tonight he will take her out. Hearing this, Yuji becomes very happy. Later, Yen tells Jian that Yuji said she wants to go out with him. Jian asks Yen if Yuji told him the place, and he says she will go wherever Jian takes her. After this, Yen leaves and Yao takes him. Actually, this was all Yao's plan to bring Jian and Yuji closer. Inside, Jian messages the Seoul dessert group and asks what the best place is for a date. He gets many suggestions, but he does not like any of them. His friends think his account is hacked, but also suspect he is planning a date with Yuji. Meanwhile, Jian and Yuji both leave from home. At the office, Yao is sitting with Yen. Soon Lee also arrives. Yao tells Lee that Yuji and Jian are going on a date, so Yen is with her today. Hearing this, Lee is shocked. He thought Jian would never express his feelings. On the other hand, Jian takes Yuji for archery, but she is not good at it, so she misses the shot. Jian teaches her archery, and during this they come very close. After archery, he takes her for boxing, but she also cannot do boxing. Jian understands from her face that this is not a good date idea, so he takes her to the beach and sings a song for her. After spending the whole day together, they go for dinner at night. At that moment, Jian was about to confess his feelings, but suddenly the lights go off. Jian starts panicking, but Yuji turns on her phone flashlight. Both of them just stare at each other in that moment. Then the waiter comes and tells them there is a small fault in the electricity and the lights will come back soon. After the waiter leaves, Yuji tells Jian that if he wants to say something, he should just say it clearly. Hearing this, Jian says that he really enjoys spending time with her, and if she wants, he can teach her many new skills. Yuji feels disappointed and says, "Is that all you wanted to say?" Then she stands up and leaves. Jian quickly follows her. On the way, Yuji receives a call from her mother. Just like always, she hides the truth about her job. Jian asks her why she keeps hiding it. Yuji explains that her mother thinks writing articles is not a real job, but she truly loves it because her words help people. She even shows him messages from readers who say her writing changed their lives. Seeing this, Jian understands her feelings better, and the two of them grow closer again. That night, after putting Yen to sleep, they sit together quietly. Yuji feels very sad because Yen will be leaving soon. Jian comforts her and says that his brother is working hard to build a happy family, so Yen will be fine. Yuji then hints that some feelings should not be kept hidden for too long and should be expressed before it's too late. Meanwhile, Yen asks Jian how his date went and jokingly says he might start calling him uncle. Jian admits that he still couldn't confess his feelings to Yuji. Yen gets surprised and decides that he will help them get closer. He goes to Yuji's room and asks her to take him out somewhere before he leaves. Yuji happily agrees. The next day, the three of them go out. Yen keeps creating small and cute moments to bring Yuji and Jian closer. Later, they pack Yen's clothes. Yen tells them not to be sad and says that when he comes back, he wants to play with their baby. Hearing this, Yuji laughs shyly. After Yen leaves, both Yuji and Jian feel empty and sad. While packing his toys, Yuji says that she should also leave now. Jian asks her to stay, but she explains that she only came because of Yen, and now there is no reason for her to stay there anymore. Because of this, Jian becomes distracted at work and cannot focus properly. Lee notices this and asks him what is wrong. After hearing everything, Lee tells him that there is still time and he should confess his feelings before it's too late. Otherwise, he will regret it later. Jian was still struggling with his new dessert. No matter how hard he tries, it does not come out perfect. At night, he comes home and tries to tell Yuji his feelings, but once again he fails to say anything. The next morning, Yuji wakes up and finds that Jian has already prepared breakfast for her, but he is not at home. She thinks he left without saying anything. Then she notices his notebook. At first, she does not read it, but then remembers that Jian gave her permission. She starts reading it. In the notebook, she discovers that Jian creates all his desserts based on his life experiences and emotions. Every dessert has a deep meaning. She also learns that Jian has suffered a lot in his life, and carries many hidden emotions. After reading this, Yuji starts liking him even more. She then goes to Jien's sister and asks, "Does Jien really love me?" Jien's sister smiles and says yes, because he treats her differently from everyone else. She advises Yuji to wait a little more. Yuji goes to the beach. Moju is also there and sees her. He asks if she is still living with Jien. She says she is planning to leave soon because Yen has gone back to his parents. After that, she decides firmly that she will leave Jien's house. She informs Jien's sister about her decision. Hearing this, Jien's sister and Lee rush to stop her. They try to tell Yuji everything about Jien's depression and panic disorder. Yuji becomes very sad after hearing this. Lee and Yao are worried because if Yuji leaves, Jien will break completely. But they also know Yuji must decide for herself. Jien's sister tells Lee that Yuji now has to decide whether she will stay with Jien or leave him. Lee is scared that Jien will not survive emotionally if she leaves. On the other side, Jien visits his master and asks, "What is the meaning of life?" The master replies by asking him why he is living. Jien says he is living for his sister's happiness and almost mentions Yuji's name, but stops himself. The master understands that Jien is in love with someone. He tells him that he should express his feelings instead of hiding them. Jien replies that he is scared his illness will ruin Yuji's life. He advises Jien to not run away from love because true feelings are rare and should be expressed before it is too late. Hearing this, Jien realizes something important. He should never make decisions for Yuji without asking her. He finally understands that he must tell her the truth about his feelings. Meanwhile, Yuji is looking at Jien's locket and blaming herself for not noticing his mental condition earlier. At the same time, Jien visits his doctor and asks to reduce his medication. He explains that his panic attacks are now less severe and he can manage them better. The doctor agrees and reduces the dose. Jien tells his sister Yao about this, and she feels relieved and happy for him. Yuji also goes looking for Jien. At the same time, Jien is searching for her. They both finally find each other and feel very happy. Jien decides to tell her about his disorder, but before he can speak, Yuji stops him and says she already knows everything. She then confesses her feelings and says, "I like you." Jien is shocked but very happy. Both of them finally express their love and kiss each other. After that, they go back home together. They sit close to each other, feeling shy and happy. Yuji suddenly sits on Jien's lap, realizing how bold she has become. Jien smiles and says it's nothing serious. They share another sweet kiss. Later, Yuji goes to her studio where Jien's sister tells her that her confession dessert article has become very popular. Their followers are increasing rapidly. She asks Yuji how she and Jien became so close so quickly. Yuji tries to avoid the question, but Jien quickly takes her away, pretending they need to eat something. His sister notices their behavior and understands everything. That night, Jien brings Yuji home because she is not feeling well. He gives her medicine, but she stops him and says, "I don't need medicine anymore. Your cuteness has already healed me." Jien becomes very happy after hearing this. The next day, Yuji receives a call from her mother. Her parents are coming to visit her. She becomes nervous because she never told them about her job or her relationship. She quickly goes to Jien for help. Jien promises that he will not reveal anything. They plan together and decide to meet her parents as a normal visit. When her parents arrive, they all sit together. Yuji suddenly announces that Jien is her boyfriend. Her parents are shocked, but she quickly explains that nothing serious has happened between them yet and their relationship is still new. Her parents relax after hearing this. After some time, Jien also comes there and tells Yuji's dad that it's time for her to go to the office. Her dad allows her to leave. Meanwhile, at home, Yuji's parents are arranging their things when they notice some medicines in the house. They don't know whose medicines they are or what they are for. When Yuji's dad searches about the medicines on his phone, he finds out that they are for depression. Both parents get very worried because they think the medicines might belong to Yuji. But when her mom checks the box carefully, she sees Jien's name written on it. On the other side, Yuji goes to meet Yao. She looks very stressed. Yao asks if she had a fight with Jien, but Yuji says no. She explains that her parents have arrived and she lied to them again about working at the company. Now she has to keep going there every day. Yao advises her that she should tell her parents the truth and suggests taking them to dinner and explaining everything honestly. Yuji likes this idea. At the same time, Lee quietly asks Yao when she will meet his parents, but she ignores his question. Meanwhile, Yuji's parents are having dinner with everyone. Yuji introduces them to her boss Yao. After dinner, Yuji's mom takes Yao aside and asks if Jian has depression. Yao gets shocked because they found out, but Yuji's mom calmly says that they are not narrow-minded like other parents and just want to understand the situation. Yao then honestly tells them that Jian suffers from depression and panic attack, but he is much better now. She also assures them that they will take good care of Yuji. After this, Yuji's mom feels satisfied in Lee. Later, Yao goes home with Lee. Lee kisses her and then gives her a ring, saying he wants to take their relationship to the next level. But Yao removes the ring and gives it back, saying she is not ready yet. She explains that if Yuji leaves Jian, he will be left all alone, and she cannot move forward in her own relationship right now. Hearing this, Lee gets angry and says maybe they should break up. Yao tells him to leave. Lee starts to go, but then realizes it's his own house, so Yao leaves instead. That night, Lee goes to his boxing club and calls Jian there. When she arrives, he suddenly punches Jian hard and blames him, saying that because of him, his relationship with Yao cannot move forward. After this, Jian quickly went to his sister Yao's house. He sat beside her and asked directly if she liked Lee. Yao calmly said that she had already broken up with Lee because she didn't want Jian to feel stressed or guilty because of her relationship. Jian felt very guilty after hearing this. He told her that she should not sacrifice her happiness for him. He said, "Please live your own life. Don't worry about me." Then he asked her honestly if she truly liked Lee. Yao finally gave her real answer. After hearing her, Jian told her that she should stop worrying about him and focus on her own happiness and future. Later, Jian returned home. Yuji saw that he had an injury on his face and immediately got worried. She went to bring medicine, but Jian stopped her. He then asked her if she could sleep in his room that night. Yuji was surprised but agreed. The next morning, Yuji's parents saw her coming out of Jian's room. They were shocked. Yuji quickly explained that nothing happened between them, and she only slept there because it was late. But her father still became angry and upset. Meanwhile, Lee woke up at the boxing club and checked his phone. He saw many messages from people congratulating him and calling him brother-in-law. He realized that Yao had made their relationship public. He also remembered how badly he behaved toward Jian the night before, which made him feel more guilty. Lee went straight to the sweet shop to apologize. He stayed there the whole day, trying to say sorry properly and waiting for Jian to forgive him. At the same time, Yuji called Jian and told him that she was very embarrassed because her parents saw her coming out of his room. Jian calmly told her not to worry and said he would handle everything when he came back home. The next day, Yuji's parents were cleaning Jian's house and found Yuji's diary. They read it and discovered that she was struggling financially and managing everything with difficulty. They were surprised because they had no idea about her real situation. Because of this, Yuji decided she could no longer hide the truth. At dinner, she gathered courage and told her parents that she was not working in a company. Instead, she was actually a food blogger. Her father got angry at first, and Yuji became very scared and started crying. But then her mother revealed that they already knew everything. Her father had already checked her blog and even talked with Jian earlier. They said they were only acting strict to see if she would tell the truth herself. In reality, they were proud of her work. Her father told her that her writing was helping many people and bringing positive change. Later, Yuji's parents prepared to leave the next day. Yuji and Jian both asked them to stay longer, but her mother said her father missed his friends and daily chess games with neighbors. Later, Yuji sat with Jian while he was working on a new dessert idea. He told her that this new dessert would be called home. He said that after meeting Yuji and her family, he finally understood that home is not just a place, but a feeling of love and care. Yuji kisses him and leaves from there. At night, Jian was sitting alone and thinking about the rose Yuji had given him before. Yuji asked him how he fixed the rose inside the crystal glass. She also gave him another rose. Jian said it was simple, but then he remembered that Yuji had also given him a letter with it. That letter was very special to him. He suddenly asked Yuji to write another letter for him. Yuji agreed and started writing. She wrote many letters, but Jian did not like any of them. He kept repeating her words and reading them again and again, like he wanted to feel her emotion. Yuji noticed this and teased him, asking if he was jealous. Jian quickly denied it, but he still kept asking her to write again. At the sweet shop, Bin came with good news. He told everyone that a famous blogger had written an article about their shop. Because of Jian's company support, the shop was becoming popular again. Some workers were happy, but others felt something strange. Bin also said it might not just be good news. Someone could be trying to harm them. Soon after, the blogger posted another fake story. This time, he said Yao was dating an artist and controlling his personal life. He also spread lies that she was using Jian and Yuji for money and success. This news spread quickly on social media. People started talking badly about Jian's mental health, and everything became a big rumor. The next day, many people came to the sweet shop. The workers tried to stop them, but the crowd was too big. Jian started feeling panic again. He could not handle the pressure and suddenly ran out of the shop. Later, Jian was sitting alone near the beach. He was thinking about his painful past, especially how his mother had died in front of him and how Yao had always taken care of him after that. These memories made him feel very heavy and sad. Suddenly, Yuji came there looking for him. She thought he might hurt himself. She quickly went to him and tried to comfort him. She told him that he was not alone and many people cared about him. But Jian smiled and said he was not there to die. He just wanted some quiet time alone. Yuji then asked him to come home with her. After a pause, Jian agreed. On the way, Jian introduced Yuji to his master, who had guided him during hard times. Yuji understood more about his struggle. Later, she took him to Yao because she was still worried. Then they showed the influencer who was spreading fake news a video of his daughter, and the influencer was shocked and speechless. The influencer's daughter was admitted to the hospital because of a serious illness. She told her father not to ruin the reputation of the sweet shop anymore because she really loved their dessert. Hearing this, the influencer was shocked. He finally felt guilty and said that from now on, he would not post anything negative about the sweet shop. Yuji then told him that he must publicly apologize to Jian. The influencer agreed. At night, Yuji told Jian that her parents had seen all the online controversy, but surprisingly, they were not angry. Instead, they supported him. Yuji then showed Jian a video message from her parents. In the video, they encouraged him and said they would now treat him like their own son. Jian felt very happy and emotional after hearing this. That night, Yuji turned off the lights before sleeping. Jian suddenly woke up in the dark, but Yuji gently told him not to be scared because she was right there with him. Hearing her voice, he relaxed and went back to sleep peacefully. The next morning, Yuji made breakfast for Jian, but he noticed that she did not cook it herself. She had ordered it from outside. Yuji admitted she was not very good at cooking. Jian smiled and told her to hide the food packets next time so he would not notice. Both of them laughed together. After that, Jian took Yuji to his sweet shop. His workers were very happy to see him back. Jian also recorded a video and talked about his mental health. He openly shared how he suffered from depression and how his master helped him recover. At night, Yuji and Jian spent a peaceful time together near the beach. They enjoyed the moment and talked happily. The next morning, Jian took Yuji to the place where they first met. He told her that now it was time to get married. Yuji happily agreed, and they kissed each other.